Hey guys, so I want to talk a little bit more about solo guitar playing and solo guitar improvisation, solo guitar arrangements. What you heard me play there was it started with the A section to Autumn in New York, which is a beautiful standard, it's a ballad. And then from there I went somewhere, I don't know. But anyway, um, I think let's if we take a melody like Autumn in New York, it's a pretty nice way to, in one of the thousands of nicer ways to get into good or like pretty sounding chord melodies. So let me just play the melody by itself first so that you have some context over there. So let's just take that part of the melody. Now, of course, you saw me move around quite a bit, and you don't necessarily have to play it that way. However, you will see in a bit why I play the melody in that, in such a like long movement way. Right. Now, I think to start off with, if you're a complete beginner, this video may not be useful for you at all. But if you're still interested, I mean, watch, man. YouTube is a free world. You live in a free world. So if you can get anything out of it, I'm happy. And if you like any of that, comment down below. Hit the like button. Maybe share the video. And hit the subscribe button as well. That really helps out. Anyway, so now I think you're in a good place to start with chord melodies if you know at least two to three variations of the different chord types that we normally use, like our major sevens, minor sevens, diminished sevens, minor seven flat five, and our dominant sevens, right? And also, if you happen to know some voicings that have the tensions added to them as well, that just really acts as a bonus because that's going to help you add even more depth to your arrangement, right? So let's take that first part again. Right. So now, if I follow the harmony written on the chord chart or in the lead sheet, I basically, you're in the key of F, and the tune starts with the two chords. So that's G minor 7. There's like, de, da, de, do, de, de, da, de, de, da, da, de. Ooh, Now the last part, where I did the ooh part, that is not part of the melody. I just wanted to sing just some of the extension and chord tones along with it, just to add a little bit more music to it. But anyway, so now if I try to bring the harmony and the melody together, let's take the first half of the melody. So we start with the G minor chord. So if you notice, G minor 7 right here, and the melody note. Now if we analyze this melody note against this chord, we realize that this is the 9, right? So let's analyze all the melody notes there. We have the 9, the root, flat 7, 5, and then it goes to a C note, but that C note falls on the next chord of the tune, which is A minor, which happens to be the 3 chord in this particular case. So we got. Now I guess you can now see why I was playing the melody this way. You can also play the melody this way, because you got an A minor 7 chord right there available for you. So you can either play it as or both work. It's really up to you. Or it's up to the universe, what the universe makes you play. Anyway, and then the next part is so that falls on the B flat major 7 chord, which is the 4 chord in this particular key. So and then this note happens to fall on the 5 chord, which is C. Okay, so C dominant 7. Now if we talk about the exact voicings that I'm using for the 4 chord, I'm just using a major 7th, and then with an added 5 on top. That's the root. So as in root of the 4 chord. So third, fifth, root, going to the 9 of the 5 chord, and stays there on the 1, going to the 2, then to 3, then to 5 of 2, leading back to the G minor, to A minor, B flat, then goes to C. Now that's the next part of the melody. I'm not gonna go that far into the tune. The whole point of this video is to just give you a basic idea of where you can start. This is not a tutorial for Autumn in New York. If you want one, maybe you can comment down below, and if I get time later on, I'll make one. But either way, like the way I would go about things is, let's say I've figured out this particular idea. I got a little carried away there. So the idea is I take this idea, take this part of the melody, and now I can try messing around with things, right? So I often like using the upper structure of these bigger chords, because why would I want to hold big chords all the time? Anyway, so let's say I take the upper structure of this particular chord. Now the upper structure here just happens to be a B flat major 7 chord. If I get rid of this G, it just becomes a B flat major 7th in its second inversion. So the 5 is in the bass. Now here what I did was I played this 9 down an octave, and I harmonized this part of the melody with that. So I get landing on that melody note over there. Now again, to harmonize this A minor chord as well, I can add a 9 right here. So let's see how that sounds. Yeah, sounds pretty nice, huh? So then we go to the B flat to C. I think I completely messed that up. Anyway, so here what we got is like it's a first inversion B flat major triad. So we got, you can choose to play it here as well, or you can choose to play it here. That's up to you. Either works, man. Like, up to you. Let's say I've chosen this one. I land on the next melody note, which happens to be the 9 of the B flat chord. Now I can choose to harmonize it with just, of 9 of the C chord. And now I can choose to, since it's the 5 chord, we are playing a C dominant 7. So you can play a dominant 7 with 9, or you can choose to add a 13 as well, because on the 5 chord diatonically 13 is also available, right? So yeah, and to add a little bit more suspense, even though technically we use the 4 as an avoid note, there is no harm in that. Just hear this. Nothing bad over there at all. So we got, what was it? See that? So if I play the whole melody now, that part of the melody, that's where the melody sort of ends, and then the rest of it you can harmonize it however you want to. The chords for that part are F major 7 to G minus 7 to the 3 chord, A minus 7 to 5 of 2, which is D7 in this particular case. So if I play the whole thing, keeping that in mind. Right, the last part was just I have such bad attention span, I swear to God. But I think that's exactly what I love about solo guitar improvisation, because you can go places where you don't even know. So, oops. I think I digress like crazy over there, but hopefully you enjoyed some of that, and hopefully you got something out of this video. I don't know, I just like playing more than talking. Anyway, if you like any of this, if you want to take private lessons with me, hit me up. My details are in the description below. And if this video was helpful, consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel, and sharing the video. If there's any questions you have regarding this, comment down below. Feel free to comment down below. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video, whenever that is. um so yeah, thanks. Bye.